for the unimproved right of way and the other one's for the big trucks.
Okay, I'll make copies for everybody, and
We'll pick them
I
up.
suppose we'll have time to review before our next meeting, and maybe we'll just pass them there if everything's good.
That's fine. Also on the foreclosure, I think we told you, the sheriff's department has a sheriff's sale scheduled for January, but they won't sell it unless the taxes are paid. So we're trying to schedule a meeting with the county commissioners because they can go around the sheriff and issue a deed. The county has the ability to waive the taxes and give us the deed that way. So
And this is essentially them selling it to us? instead of going through a
basically,
sheriff's
yeah,
sale?
the idea is nobody else can buy this thing without paying the taxes, and the taxes are outpacing the value, which is what we've told all the defendants, even the ones that, that appeared in the
Yeah.
foreclosure cases. Don't bother, because you're not gonna buy this thing for less than it's worth, you're gonna pay more for it
right.
than it's worth. So they all bowed out. The sheriff won't sell it unless the taxes
Sure.
are paid, so we have to go around the sheriff to get it tax-free. Otherwise, we aren't doing you any favor, you guys don't wanna pay taxes on it, it's, no. Well, I know, that's the problem, right? Which is why the county commissioners can give us the deed, without the taxes being paid, but we're struggling to get the meeting with the county commissioners at this point. And then one other thing here, John gave me a copy of the email that you sent to him for the salary ordinance. He said, we could do this looks like it's been a long-running project, cause this email string goes all the way back to when Taft was trying to do
Right.
this stuff.
And then, I believe you all have something that Mr. Piper made up.
Well,
He sent that to everybody, including y'all.
and we may well have it, but I don't have that email with me. I've got the one that you sent to John. John said, and John did this one, so I'm passing this on. This is present salary ordinance, but he said if you want all of this stuff adopted with all of these new positions, we'll never get it done in time
Okay.
for the end of this year. So his suggestion was, sign
Right,
this
with what
one so
we
that
got.
you have one,
Okay.
and we can work on getting
Improving.
the fully improved one as a 2023 project. But here is one that's ready to sign, it just doesn't include all of
That's fine.
the adjustments that you want. So here's that one as well.
So this is what, this is,
That would be for
Assuming
2023,
that you already
and yeah, I think that's
prepared.
one you've already seen.
Well, no, I haven't changed any numbers. Did we decide against raises then?
I guess we haven't talked about it.
That-
That we
you
can
have one
do.
in there.
We just won't, what we won't be able to accomplish before
Right.
the last meeting of the year is
Is the,
creating all of these new job descriptions for each of
Right,
the positions and
right.
then allocating certain salaries per position. That's gonna take a little bit of time.
right.
But if you
Yeah.
guys wanna do raises, that's easy enough to
Yeah,
put
yeah,
into
just
what
plug
we
in a
already
different
have.
number.
Right.
So
Okay.
that we can accomplish. We just obviously need to know what the numbers are that you guys wanna put in there.
I don't have any of the number sheets with me, but
I think I
You-
put a,
you had one in there in a different line item that was confusing.
yeah, it was just showing you the, let me get it real quick. I think I put
But I
it,
think we okayed that, didn't we? Cause I think we were confused about it. so we-
yeah, we were,
So that,
I put it in, and the budget was approved, which was the raise.
your raise. I think we're gonna talk about it.
Well, like I put like, 3% raise, it'd be like for his building, whatever comes out of general,
Okay,
is what we're talking about, yeah. And the building commissioner comes out, and then, MVH, I put 3%, so, and then, but he's got
The majority is from water and sewer.
Water and
which is
sewer,
labor.
yeah, the majority of his. Yeah, is water and sewer.
Well, I'm definitely in favor of, paying people what they're worth, and inflation's no joke. I know, I've got a raise and a bonus to try to deal with the inflation, and it's still not keeping pace with it, but it exceeds what we're talking about here by a fair amount, so. You know, that would be my thoughts on it. I would definitely, like to extend that 3% to everybody. I should be more specific to employees, not to, council. I mean,
Right.
personally, whatever y'all think. I think if we could come to some kind of a number tonight that could be, set us up to be able to do this by the end of the year. Obviously, final passage wouldn't be till this next meeting, but
What kind of figure are you thinking?
3%,
Okay.
does that sound reasonable?
I make a motion to accept 3%.
I'll second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Thank you,
Mm.
appreciate that.
Yes, thank
I
you.
guess you can work with Jennifer for specifics on that. Alright, and then I'll make copies of these for the other council members. We can all review this, and hopefully we can do this by the next meeting too. This is the weight restricted, Central Street.
And we can
And
try to
then
do,
approved.
Approved out,
we'll try to do this one then too.
Yes, yeah.
Yeah, I just need to know the numbers you want for it.
So you're saying like the section of,
Yep.
so like 50,
Where you want it to go in
there.
there.
Okay. Alright.
So it's a super simple answer, I just didn't know where you wanted
The
it.
end of the water.
Oh, you didn't tell her.
Yeah, they've been at 6 o'clock for about a month now. but-
Yeah, they're 6.
We forgot to let you know, Nora. They changed the time to 6.
Go back home.
You can catch the end of it here. It's
Yeah.
exciting.
It's good to see you, Nora.
Huh?
I said it's
good
good
to
to
see
see
you.
ya.
Yeah.
Okay, do you have anything else?
No.
Alright, so I'm assuming you have some contact at the county.
Yeah, we've already reached out to try to set the meeting, just haven't been set up yet.
Okay.
Good deal. Thanks, appreciate it. Obviously, we don't have Nick here tonight. Didn't hear back from him. He needs to come to a meeting at some point,
Mm-hmm.
so I'm trying. I've been trying every.
Possibly the first of the year.
Yeah, you all need to talk to him.
I would make it 50.10. That falls under the section of service connections, water connections, but 50.10, you put it at the end and you make it the easiest. Cause that comes under the service connection, 50.6, 7, 8, 9, all deal with service connections, which is cross connection would be into service connections.
Yeah, fair enough.
It's the last thing, it wouldn't be in between anything, it would be right before the next section starts.
One thing that Nick has been asking for, he has been asking for some sort of a laptop. I think this is something that we could probably get for less than 500, maybe in the 300 to 500 range. And I would like to see if we can do that for him. He has been out working, obviously, I hate that, again, he hasn't been able to make it to a meeting, but I do know that to look up property details and to track all, do all his logs and everything like that, a laptop would help him out quite a bit, so. Jennifer was trying to share hers, and it's old and outdated, and she will also have times that she has to use it at conference when he might need to also use it, so. I don't know what you all think about that, but I'd like to get approval to go ahead and find him a laptop under $500.
I make a motion to approve that because they need to have it, the ordinance officer.
I'll second.
All right, all in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Okay, let's see, I don't think we have anything else on our agenda. Is there any other old business from the council? Or we'll go ahead and say new business too.
Cameras, any further? Suppose it's been a
He
holding
did,
pattern.
Scott was here and replaced our, server. He replaced it once, and then the server was bad, so then we've been running actually off of a laptop. So then he came and spent a couple hours here Monday evening, and we finally are on a new server, so that's been nice for us. Did I put an adjust in,
Yeah,
in
we
you
did.
guys', okay, just wanted to make sure I could remember if I put him in there.
So, this is,
Oh, I don't know, Andy
Charles
was,
Dick.
Maisie was sick today, so he may not have
Yeah,
checked it.
28,850 State Road 19.
I wonder where's your dad and check it out.
Yeah, okay, so
What about Clemus?
She didn't give it back to me.
Send it back.
Mm-mm.
I did check theirs, but apparently they didn't send it back.
so we have this utility adjustment that we
I mean,
cannot
just make
do
it,
today.
make it based on my checking tomorrow, cause I'll be at work tomorrow, I was just off today. It was amazing, so.
Oh, so we could approve
You
it
can approve it
contingent upon
If there's still a leak,
verification.
if there's still a
Yeah.
leak, she won't adjust it, and if there is,
Yeah,
if it's
because this
good.
one would be eligible, this is a leak that didn't go down the drain, it looks like, so.
Yeah, I just have to go out and check it.
So does somebody want a
I make a
motion
motion
to approve this
to approve
contingent upon,
this utility adjustment.
contingent upon verification?
Correct.
I'll second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Okay. Any other business to discuss?
I know that we talked about having a festival meeting. I don't know if you just want me to give you an update of the phone calls I've made, or if you,
Yeah, let's just go ahead and do that right now. What do you got?
let me see, where's my thing? Okay, so I talked to Scott, and then I also talked to, Jeff, the stage guys, and they both have contacts with tribute bands. So they've got like a Bon Jovi, Beatles, Beach Boys, Mellencamp, and they said that, I told them, I said it's the 50th anniversary, want to really, do something. Talked about Friday night, talked about Saturday night. I did talk with a band today, it's called In the Summer, and it's the Beach Boys, a tribute band to Beach Boys, and their fee is like $4,000. They said they do have somebody else that's wanting them the same weekend that we would want them, so, but it would be just whoever, got the contract to them first. So that's just, I know Scott, I talked to Scott, he said that he does the Colt stage down there, and so he said that he might be able to somehow or another get the Colts involved in some way, so those are just, yeah. Joe Fondarelli is his, do you know him, Andy? Yeah, that's his boss, and so he said that he might be able to, just kinda, so. Yep.
Yeah, I suppose this is kind of a bit of a wake-up call that people are booking right now.
Yeah, yeah.
So,
And if we want a nice band, that we'll need to, be booking them real soon, so. And then they talked about, Jeff had talked about sometimes you could go to, a commissioner and ask them if they could kind of, you know, the businesses around that, you know, might, you know, actually want to sponsor that band. But he said if you go through the commissioners might know of a business, you know, that might
I'll
be.
bet they do.
Yeah, I bet that's exactly right. Yeah. So,
Okay.
but I did know one other thing. What do you think about? I don't know, the lady that took care of. Oh, that was another thing they said. As far as the stage, we've always had somebody just kind of introducing the bands and just kind of staying over there, seeing what the bands need, blah blah blah. But they talked about having actually an actual MC, you know, for that. And they said a good place for MCs is like your radio stations, you know, having somebody come up. So.
And that's something where the earlier we talk to them, the
Yeah.
higher likelihood we know that.
Right. So just some thoughts. That's all.
No, that's a great idea.
Mhm.
Okay. I guess we're short some people, so we're limited on some of the festival things we can do, but please be thinking about it. We need to get really serious, come
Yeah.
like the first week, first meeting in January. We
Yeah.
need to be ready to start making some decisions.
And if we're gonna do a trash box concert,
Yep.
Mhm.
Because they gotta
or
make the
if we're
points.
gonna print something on there ourselves.
50 for the 50th,
Mhm.
yeah.
Mhm.
That's always an option as well.
Mhm.
Okay. Okay. Is there anything else to discuss with festival? Anybody got any thoughts? Anything you wanna look into? I suppose we'll resume these discussions here in a few weeks. So, alright, we have a, motion to sign claims and adjourn the meeting.
I'll move we sign claims and adjourn this meeting.
I'll second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
I said no.